We are now officially a week into summer. And while the weather is getting warm, there's also plenty of heat on the racetrack.
Ashley, I believe that the people that know the horses best are the caretakers because, you're working with them day in, day out. You know their personalities, their quirks. Yep. So with Witchita Lineman, you are the caretaker. So let's start out. Oh, what kind of horse is he?
He is honestly a dream horse. He is so sweet in the barn. He makes my day easy compared to some of the other ones that I might take care of. He's very easygoing. The only thing is he likes to be first everything. He wants to eat first, jog first, put away first. Other than that, he is a really nice animal.
You're taking care of horses during the day. You're also a mom.
I am.
Yeah, we haven't had you on the show for so long. You've had a baby, and
Yes,
oh my gosh, how old is she now?
She just turned 2 at the end of May, and she is a little spitfire, but she is so precious. I love her to death.
And I've seen like Snapchats and stuff like that where you've had her at the barn, and she obviously loves the horses
yes, she
too.
Does. She loves all animals, but she really loves horses. When she comes to the barn, it's all I can do to keep her out of the stall, trying to feed them and give them treats, and she loves giving them baths. She gets so upset if I don't let her spray the horses off. So hopefully we have a groom when she gets a little older.
Yeah, I know, right? You guys, of course, went through COVID-19 like everybody went through it. What was the process here?
So when everything first started shutting down, we took a week or 2 off just because we didn't know what was going on. And then we kept getting buzz, like the tracks might start opening soon. So then we started going back in full swing, probably about a month ago, to try to get them prepared for the first night back at racing. So thankfully we did, because we had a winner.
Yeah, how was that? So it's the first night back, and it's the feature race.
It was the feature race.
That's so awesome. That's a great feeling.
Yeah. It was very exciting because we were in with some really nice horses. And I was kind of nervous with it being the first night back, first start back. We didn't know how it would be or how the other horses would be, and his trip worked out really good for him, and he won. And it's a great feeling when the driver comes off the track and he's got such positive feedback. As a groom, it makes it feel like your job in the barn, that you did all week to prep, was worth it, and it makes your job a lot easier and a lot more fun.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because we interviewed Mike Cole about Witchita Lineman, and we're going to talk to Mike right now. So thank you so much, Ashley.
Thank you. It was great talking to you.
After being off for a few months, I think it was like 90 days or something, it was very nice to get your colors back on, get your boots on, get your helmet cleaned up and everything like that. It was nice to be back in the bike. It felt very comfortable. You miss it. You get every opportunity to do what you love. It doesn't seem like work. Track was in great condition. Everybody was in good spirits. Everything was rocking and rolling. I had a horse named Witcha Lineman in the Open. Trainer told me he was ready. He was trained up. Give him the best chance possible. I know the horse likes to lead pretty good and follow. Luckily worked out a great trip. He kept up pretty strong up the backside, and Sicily carried me to the top of the stretch, and I got the job done. So it was a good race. Way to get the goose egg over with in the first night. I'd also like to thank Gary Simpson for the drive. He did a great job keeping this horse tight over the 90-day break that we had since Dover Downs. You appreciate when people do their job. They let you know the horse is ready, and everything works out great.
And this event is sure to burn up the half-mile oval at Harrington Raceway. It's the Open Handicap Pace, the feature event for side wheelers, with an octet of rich and speedy equines taking center stage.
They're off. There goes Glengarry Knight out for the lead. Toward the inside, Witchita Lineman. They make their way into the first turn. Witchita Lineman, Glengarry Knight. Farther out, moving up is Sicily. Behind Sicily, Slick Tony drops in there fourth, getting away fifth. J.J. Flynn, followed by Rolling Like Thunder. At the end, Bad Boy Brad and Proper one. They race up the backstretch, and up to get the lead now is Sicily. Witchita Lineman back to second, 3 lanes. Glengarry Knight third. Landing in fourth was Slick Tony, 2 lanes in front of J.J. Flynn. Opening quarter was 27 1/5 as the field races into the far turn, and Sicily is on top. The lead is about a length and a half over Witchita Lineman. Glengarry Knight got away third. Slick Tony is in there fourth, in front of J.J. Flynn. Field makes the way by the stands coming toward the half. And up front, Sicily. Sicily, a length and a half leader. Racing in second, Wichita Lineman, followed by Glengarry Knight. Here's Slick Tony coming through the outside. Live cover now for J.J. Flynn. Also out, Rolling Like Thunder, followed by the trailers. Bad Boy Brad and Proper One. They went by the half, 56 and 3/5 into that first turn once again. And Sicily continues on top a little bit more than a length. Right there in second is Wichita Lineman. Slick Tony races on the outside. Glengarry Knight down inside fourth. Following is J.J. Flynn from fifth or midway up the backstretch, approaching three-quarters. And Sicily's got the game. Slick Tony coming up alongside. They go by three-quarters and 125 and 1 into the far turn. Sicily, Slick Tony, down inside Wichita Lineman, J.J. Flynn with no excuses, down toward the rail, Glengarry Knight with nowhere to go. They come toward the top of the stretch now, and Sicily's got a short lead. Slick Tony never gives up. They come off the turn, and Slick Tony has gone up and joined Sicily, but here comes Wichita Lineman down the inside, coming toward the wire. Wichita Lineman, Slick Tony, here's the wire. Wichita Lineman.
Wichita Lineman gets a good trip and brings home the victory for owner-trainer Gary Simpson. At the controls for this 153-3 victory was Mike Cole, and the 7-year-old pacer paid $27.40 to his supporters.